Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded the salah, and we're told that it's the first thing you're asked about on the Day of Judgment. See, there's this amazing thing that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually gives us a snapshot of the future, of what's going to happen on the Day of Judgment. And in one of these snapshots, Allah tells us that the people of hellfire are going to have, we have a snapshot of their conversations. And people asking them, what entered you into hellfire? And we have their answer told to us by our Creator. And the very first thing that they say is, لَمْ نَكُنْ مِنَ الْمُصَلِّينَ. We were not among those who prayed. It's very simple, really. That what entered us into hellfire is we were not among those who prayed. It's like a person who, they're dead, and you say, well, what was the cause of death? Well, they didn't breathe. They didn't have oxygen. Or they suffocated. Or they drowned. A lack of oxygen is going to kill a body, right? Not really sure? It is, right? So a lack of spiritual oxygen is going to kill a heart. If you don't pray, the heart dies. And so this person is saying that the reason that I entered hellfire, the first reason is we were not among those who prayed. Salah is the oxygen of the heart. And it has to be something that is non-negotiable. Just like breathing. Just like breathing. And I cannot have any of these talks where we talk about getting closer to Allah, being more spiritual, you know what I mean? We like to see cool memes, cool quotes, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me something new. But I can't talk to you about spirituality without talking to you about spiritual oxygen, which is the salah. That is the essential of how you keep your heart alive. The second is the adhkar. Now the adhkar, by that I mean get an app on your phone called My Dua, or any app for Fortress of a Muslim, some collection of adhkar. These are the remembrances, these are the du'as that the Prophet ﷺ would say throughout his day. This is how you actually turn theory into practice, right? Everything I'm saying right now is theory. If I were up here talking to you about getting fit, talking to you about health and how to get fit, I could sit here and talk to you for 8 hours straight, but has anyone gotten fit? Sitting here for 8 hours talking about exercise and healthy food, did you get fit? No. Why? Because you have to actually take that information, that theory, and you have to practice it in order to get fit. And that's how it works. Everything I'm saying here is theory until you go home and do it. And this is how you turn that theory into practice, is that you actually are saying the adhkar every single day. That's like food and water for the soul. That's like taking your vitamins and minerals. That's how you make the heart healthy. And so when you get this app, Fortress of a Muslim, on your phone, that's what it is, My Dua, M-Y-D-U-A-A. When you get this app, it has like a dua for everything. When you're traveling, when you leave the house, when you come in the house, when you enter the bathroom, when you leave the bathroom, you start eating. There's a dua for intimacy. There's a dua when you're scared. There's a dua when you're, for everything. You have a problem. So there's going to be a lot there. But there's some that you have to stick to every single day. And this is my advice. In the morning, you need to do your morning adhkar. And there's a lot of morning adhkar. The Prophet ﷺ had a lot of du'as, he said. You don't have to do all of them. Please understand, it's not all or none. Our deen is not all or none. So you take a portion, but you be consistent. The Prophet ﷺ said that Allah loves the actions that are consistent, even if they're small. And that's how it works in the physical world, right? If you're going to exercise, but you're going to be consistent, you're going to be better than someone who exercises a lot but is inconsistent, right? So you have to just be consistent, even if it's a small amount. Morning supplications are after Fajr. Evening supplications are after Asr or before Maghrib. And then there's supplications before you sleep. And now this app allows you to make a starred list, top right corner. You start it. That becomes your collection. Stick to it. And it will actually change your life. So you don't have to take my word for it, but do it, and you'll see that effect. So that's number 2. Number 3 in this dhikr practice, this dhikr prescription, is the Quran, is keeping a daily relationship with the Quran and trying to not just read it, but to understand it. and to apply it, even if it's a small amount. So remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now when we talk about the importance of dhikr, I just want to kind of put something into perspective. The Prophet ﷺ told us that the difference between a person who remembers Allah and one who does not remember Allah is like the difference between the living and the dead. Dhikr is actually what gives us life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Athkuruni athkurkum." If there's no other reason to remember Allah, let this be it. Allah says, if you remember me and I'll remember you. Like, remember me, I'll remember you. Imagine like a celebrity remembering you. You know what I mean? Like, suppose there's some celebrities like your hero. And imagine that they're like doing an interview and they like do a shout out to you by name. You know what I mean? You'll feel pretty chuffed, right? Pretty special. Yes? Yeah. If you care, right? If it's someone you really think is amazing and they're remembering you, you're going to feel like really honored. So imagine that the Lord of the worlds is remembering you, right? Allah says, you remember me, I'll remember you. And when Allah remembers us, He doesn't remember us just among the people, but among the angels, those in the heavens. Even better assembly, as Allah says. If we remember Him in this assembly, He's remembering us in a better assembly. And so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that this is how we can stay alive spiritually.